All right, sit back, enjoy the ride, man. This one's going to be about Raising Kanan and about how Rock got to put her little brother Lou down like a dog because he ratted to the wrong person. Because he ratted, period. Let's get that right, all right? And how Marvin got to make a big decision. And this is just to let y'all know how dirty the game is. That's why I say don't get involved in the game. Listen to this video all the way to the end. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit the notification and all that good crap. All right? All right, this is what it is, man. Unique Mecca Audio, welcome, man. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm going to break this down because it's a dirty, ugly game out there. So make sure you hit the like button and cop the book of Roaring Harlem, all right? Now, check. Rock got a big decision to make. I'm getting ready to play the video so that you can see where Lou violated and he confessed, which is ratting to Scrap's mom because Rock had to put Scrap down because Detective Burke told her that he saw Scrap in the interrogation room ratting when Scrap was not ratting. He was in the interrogation room letting them know that he wasn't telling. But this is how perception could be a mother. So being that Detective Burke seen him in the interrogation room, he's used to people telling in the interrogation room, he went back and told Rock that Scrap was ratting. So now Rock had a big choice to make if she was going to, handle her business and put Scrap out for ratting, being that he was down with the team, because you can't have no rats on the team. Not promoting violence, just telling you how it works on the street, and that's all this is, an informational tutorial about the streets, so hopefully it'll deter you from going to the streets, because it's a hardcore world, and there's many demons out there from the things that we do. Now, I'm going to drop this down real quick, and I'm going to bring in that little cam, you know what I mean? Because I want to be a part of this. All right, so now I'm going to take my big boy out, and I'm going to show you a scene from the movie. From those of y'all haven't seen it, put it in the comments what you think. So just sit back and, enjoy the ride, man, because this is how we do it. All right, now, let's get this thing popping. Raising Kanan.
I told him, I told him not to do it. But I didn't stop him. I didn't. I should have said no. I should have got in between it, but I just let it happen. And I was there, so it was on me. It's my fault, It's my fault that it just runs there. And Scrap's gone. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I couldn't stop him. I tried. I did. He not here no more, and it's my fault.
And once they figure it out, they try to cross correct. Change it up. But you can't undo what's been done. You can't go back. You're you, nigga. And as hard as you may try to change, you ain't never gonna be anything but you.
All right, so that's where we at. That was Lou confessing to Scrap's mother about what went down. This the characters from those of y'all that don't know. Many of y'all know because I know y'all watching it. So let me bring the big boy back up and we're gonna do this right. Now, check, right? This the way this thing play out so y'all understand, right? Scrap's demons is eating at him, is eating at Lou. Scrap is haunting Lou from the grave. Y'all don't understand that when you take a life, that life is connected with you forever and it forever haunts you. It's how you deal with it. Lou is trying to deal with the demons of Scrap coming back to haunt him, and then Rock sent him back out to go kill Scrap's mother because of that scene you just saw where Lou was confessing to the mother, trying to cleanse his soul because he got pissy drunk and didn't know, how to handle the demons. So he went to the mother. I don't know what he thought, if he thought she was going to forgive him or what, but we don't do all of that. So we going to get that straight, Ain't no forgiveness in the game. When you make a choice, that's what it is. You stand on it as a man and you take that with you to your grave. And sometimes that puts you in your grave, period. Understood. Now, that's how the demons haunt at our souls. I laid in my cell for 26 years, 5 years in ADX, looking at 4 walls, where the demons of everything that I've done from my childhood up until the point that I was laying in that cell was haunting me. My demons are still haunting me. I don't want y'all to create demons like I created demons and wind up in the same situation that, I'm in, where at night I sweat so much that my t-shirt be like if I just jumped out of a pool. Thank God I stopped the screaming and all of that, just so you understand. I mean, I don't want nobody to have to experience this, so that's why I have this channel at Unique Mecca Audio, and I know this is a unique channel because I don't backbite nobody, don't talk negative about nobody, but I do give the facts, the hardcore facts of the game. So now, just so that you understand, right? No matter what, you can't bring back what you already done. There's no do-overs in the game. So you can't go kill somebody and say, I made a mistake. I wasn't supposed to kill him. Let's run that scene back. No, this is not a movie, and this is not a board game. This is the game of life, and it has rules and consequences. The rules is if somebody rat, you take them out. If you don't understand that or don't agree with that, that means you're on the right path, and I want you to stay there. That's why I'm letting you know what it is. If you don't agree with anything that I'm saying, that means you're on the right path. Let's get that straight. No do-overs, Then, to make matters worse, right? They sent Lou out to go kill Scrap's mother, being that he confessed to her, and Detective Burke told Rock that she came down there and started telling another cop, but luckily he intercepted it and saw what was going on. So, they need to do something about her because little brother Lulu done ran his mouth. Lou been trying to get out the game from day one when he got involved in the music business and tried to get out, and Rock told him straight up, nigga, you ain't never getting out, Blood in, blood out, and you blood, so you in for life. So that's how that played out. But now I'm going to play another scene for you to check out so y'all could understand what is going on and how this thing play out. All right? So now just sit back, enjoy the ride, look at scene 2 that I'm getting ready to play when they picked up Lou. Detective Burke had 2 crooked police pick him up after he went and robbed the liquor store because he was pissy drunk because he didn't have $10 on him, and the dude shot at him and dude knew who he was because he was in the neighborhood, and then he went in the bar, was sitting there and didn't have enough to pay for the drink, so they called the police station, and the police went to pick him up, but it was Burke's people, and then they brought him to an apartment, and then Detective Burke came to the apartment and told them to leave and called Rock and the big brother Marvin, and this is how that scene played out. Pay attention.
That's my big brother. Hey, Marvin, she trying to kill me, man. Don't let her kill me.
How much the newspaper got for?
I don't even know.
You can't touch him, Marvin. That snitch motherfucker scrape his damn knee, they gonna come looking for you.
Marvin, don't let her kill me, man. She's trying to kill me, Marvin.
Get him in the car.
No. I ain't ready yet, man. Marvin, I ain't ready.
All right? Just so you see how this thing play out. All right? Let's get this thing rolling, man. All right? Now I'm going to break that down so you understand. Marvin got a hard choice to make because that's his baby brother. But Marvin took an oath to the streets and the game. So therefore, if someone violate the rules, even if it's your brother, your mother, your dog, your cat, your pet monkey, Bubbles, they have to take and deal with the consequences of the game. So Marvin had a hard choice to make, but Marvin is a straight soldier, and all he does is follow orders. So Lou already know he gonna do whatever Rock say. He know he can't appeal to Rock because Rock is gangster all the way to the game. Alright? Just like this is a gangster channel. So if you don't like what I'm talking about, you not feeling it, feeling like I'm rambling too much or whatever you want to call it, I call it riding, man. Alright? If you don't like the ride, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to tap out. Alright, you already know. Take that with you on the way out. Now, let me go back. Lou trying to appeal to Marvin's, emotional family side, as his little brother. Lou is saying, he's not ready, meaning he ain't ready to die yet. But you should have thought about that before you started ratting the people and carrying on like you did. But it is what it is, So he's trying to appeal to Marvin's emotional side, Marvin is feeling it because Marvin also, have mad love for him. But I want you to understand that you can't mix family and business, because this is what it is. Lou messed up the business when he went running his mouth to Scrap's mother. And then when he got drunk and went to the bar, started running his mouth. Then when the police picked him up for Detective Burke, ran his mouth to them. Luckily, they was crooked police, so they not going to use that information against the family. But it is what it is. So that's what I want y'all to understand, that you can't mix business and family. If you're in the game, the rules apply to the family as well, if they're in the game. That's why I didn't put my women nowhere around my business, didn't put my children, didn't put my brothers, my sisters. So when I went down by myself because there was no way I could tell. They picked me up in New York City on 150th between Frederick Douglass and Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, which is considered as 8th Avenue and 7th Avenue. Now, when they picked me up, this wasn't even my case, but I had to remain loyal to this. And look how crazy this is. Let me ride. Being that I got my riders here. Now, this is so serious, right? I was sending drugs down to my brother in Virginia, right? My brother would send the cash for the drugs. So all he did was buy the drugs from me in New York, and then we got it down to Virginia. So I didn't tell them what to do in Virginia, didn't tell them how to do it in Virginia, didn't tell them nothing about nothing. I didn't know how much they made off it. All I cared about was getting my price that I asked for. That's it. So now, once I did that, they came, they wanted my brother, because it was a Virginia, indictment from down there in Newport News, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, the Tidewater area. So they come pick me up, being that I had Club 2000, and figured that I might flip on my brother to keep my freedom because I had so much going on, but they didn't know that I took an oath to the game, period. And never will I snitch or tell on my comrade, much less my brother, period. Just so you understand. So when they did that, they brought me down to Virginia. I wouldn't tell them nothing. So they took me to trial, made me the boss, and then gave my brother 2 to the head. Fair game. How many of y'all could sit there and lose your brother to 2 bullets in the head and let it be known that it's fair game because we chose the street and anything goes? Like you said, there's no rules to this. But there's a code, And you can't tell somebody how to react when they're dealing with the rules the way they see fit for them to move on. And they can't tell you how to move on. So my brother caught 2 to the head. Rest in peace to my brother Khalif. That's how vicious this game is. So I'm telling y'all, don't get involved in it, man. I lost my brother to this game. I'm not going to sit here crying and whining about, oh, I loved him. I can't believe I missed him, dog. No, we don't do none of that. He knew what he was signing up for when he stepped into the streets to sell drugs with me. I knew what he was signing up for and knew what I was signing up for. So when I got picked up, even though this wasn't my case, because it was a Virginia case, Virginia police came all the way to New York to come get me. I couldn't tell nothing on my brother, because those are the rules. They got onto me, so I got to deal with it. Even when my brother got killed, I couldn't then turn around and say, oh, well, you know, he's dead, so now I can put it on him. And they asked me to put it on him. And I fired the lawyer for bringing that crap to me. How many of y'all would do that? Put it in the comments. Or would you throw it on your dead brother and say, oh, you ain't going to do no time anyway? You know what I mean? If you say you would throw it on your brother, that means that you're on the right path to be a civilian and stay there and don't get involved in the streets. Don't get involved in the streets. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, how do you think Marvin is going to act after he have to kill his brother? How do you think his brother Lou's demons is going to deal with haunting Marvin if he has to kill his brother? See, these are the things that go with the game, and these are the things that I don't want y'all to have to get involved with, to think about, mix up, twist up, or do none of that. Just so you fully understand where I'm coming from. Do you get where I'm at? Like I said, Lou was trying to play on Marvin's emotional side. There is no emotions or feelings when it comes to the street. Meaning if somebody violate, 2 to the head. End the story. Not promoting violence, letting you know what it is. That's why I say don't get involved. So don't say no one never told you, because here at Unique Mecca Audio, we're giving you the hardcore facts, period. Just so you know. In this game, you have to block out your emotions and push forward and do what must be done, not what your heart and your feelings and your tiny little emotions tell you to do, but what the game mandates you to do. Because that's how you survive in this game. That's how you survive in this game. And that's why I say don't get involved in it, that it's not worth it. So I'm here because I done been to hell, which was 26 years in federal prison, 5 years at 88 Supermax, another 10 years in and out, you know, the shoe, being transferred all over the country where I don't even know my children. I don't even know my nieces and nephew. I don't know my own children, man. They had me all screwed up all over the country so far my family couldn't come see me much less on a regular basis. So you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing and public trolls that want to say, oh, you're supposed to be a millionaire, all that money, you could have flew your family in. Nah, it don't work that way, my nigga. That's why I say don't get involved in the game. Because y'all throwing civilian crap over into real life circumstances. Because I screwed up and got caught, I can't expect my women and children to stop their lives, to be jumping on planes, missing school, missing their education, you know, missing work, to come fly all the way to California while they all the way across country in New York City. You understand? My choices, my bed, I must lay in it. And that's the way that goes, right? So you understand. Now, there's nothing more to say about that, but Lou have to make a choice what he's going to do, because as you see, Rock already made her choice, and that's what it is. Now, I'm going to play part 3 of this, the last part, and then y'all going to put everything in the comments what you're saying, because I know all y'all got all types of comments, you know, that you want to speak on. So let's get this thing moving. All right, sit back and listen to part 3 when they got Lou in the car and they driving him up the mountain to go knock him off because he done screwed up. All right.
So what? Y'all don't love me no more? You don't care for nothing? I'm your little brother.
We love you, Lou.
Then how you doing me like this, man? If you love me,
You did it to yourself.
so you gonna put me down? Leave me out there. The dog. I want myself. I don't want to be alone like that, man. Don't leave me out there like that, Marvin. Please. Don't leave me alone out here, man. Marvin, please, man.
Everybody talk real tough until they're looking down the barrel of that gun. Once they see that strap in their face, they start saying real different shit. Start making deals with everyone, including God.
Hey, do what you gotta do then. Don't leave me out here alone. Like that.
Let me live and I'll do right. Let me keep breathing and I'll change. But once you're there, staring your own death in the damn face, ain't no more deals left to make. Ain't no negotiating left to do. Your business here done, nigga. Your money ain't good no more.
You see how heartless this is? Just so you could understand. This is how heartless it is. That's their own brother. He violated and he started drinking too much and he started telling all their business. He even went to Rock House yelling out there, who you want me to kill next, Rock? Who you want me to kill next? That was the demon's heart in him. So the family have a hard choice to make. Do they put him down like a dog? In the street, I'm going to give it to you 100. Yes, he must be put down like a dog. Not promoting violence, just letting you know how the street code go. So don't get, your panties all in a bunch. You know what I mean? If you don't agree with me, like I said, I'll say it again, you on the right track. If you don't agree that Lou is supposed to be put down like a dog for putting the family business in jeopardy, you're on the right track. And that's why I say don't get involved in the street. Because that's no way for nobody to live. Sorry to say, I had to live like that in order to come back to let y'all know, so hopefully you don't have to go through what I got to go through. You heard Lou asking him, what, you don't love me no more, Marvin? Y'all don't love me no more? Marvin said, I love you. Rock said, we love you, Lou. But we got to kill you, my nigga, because you violated. And that's how cold these streets are. You violate, you pay the ultimate price with your life. He's asking them, do they love him? And they telling them, we love you, as they driving them to put him to bed. Marvin tells Lou he loves him. Rock let him know. You know what I mean? She love him as well. But this is what must be done. Then he trying to appeal to Marvin's emotional family side as Marvin's baby brother. Like, Marvin, you gonna let her do this to me? Marvin, don't leave me out here. Don't leave me out there. You should have thought about that before you ran your mouth. And that's how heartless the game is. You should have thought about that before you ran your mouth. See, nowadays, there's no more consequences to the actions of violating the code because people is violating it on the keyboard. You know what I mean? And they got the algorithm to push it out there and make all types of things. Yo, they done crucified everybody who's anybody. Your numbers get big. I'm almost at 100,000. And for the record, I was already over 100,000, but I done had to block over 40,000 people that, you know, was rat bastards. And I just didn't like their rat comments because I don't play with rat bastards and trolls. Take that 40,000 and get them off my channel. And I work with the 20,000 down here. And I grind up to where now I'm up to 82,000, going on 83,000 official people that want to know these jewels and respect the hustle of these jewels. And they follow me on Instagram. The name is on the screen. And they donate to my Cash App. That's how I hook this studio up where my joint looks so fly. And I want to take this time to thank everybody for donating that have donated. Look how fly my joint look. Because the game is to be sold, not told. I'm giving y'all good jewels. Don't you want me to sit here and have the best equipment to bring you the best jewels that I could give you so you can tell your friends, go check out Unique Mecca Audio. I rock with him. I donate to his channel. And then they come over there and I'm looking like old crackhead with old dusty, you know, hoodie on and got, you know, ketchup stains all on the neck. You know what I mean? So I keep it real for you. That's why I look good, because I'm representing you, because y'all represented me. Now, let me finish. Lou is begging them. Lou is begging not to be left alone. You know? He know he can't try that with Rock because she's not having it. You know? Now, everyone is tough until it's time to pay the piper. Just like everyone wants to be a soldier until it's time for war. Yo, I'll be down. I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to hold you down. I could do this. I could do with that. You know what I mean? And the money coming in and they doing good. And then now you pick a beef up along the line. Yo, man, you know, my mother's sick. I got to go take the cat to the hospital. Of course, you know, my grandmother had the cat for a minute, so I can't go with you on that shootout, you know, because I got to take the cat to the hospital. These are the excuses they make. Because everybody want to be a soldier until it's time for war. That's why I'm telling you, don't get involved so you don't have to be put in the situation of making up these Lilliputious ass distractions that I got to take the cat to the vet. What happened? Oh, we had a mouse in the apartment. The cat ate the mouse and got stuck in the throat, so I got to take it to the vet, so I can't be there for the shootout that them dudes trying to kill you. You know what I mean? When it's your money that got me the apartment and paid for this expensive, you know, Persian cat that I got, you know? Lou is the weakest link. And he showed that, and he violated that, and that's why he must go. Just so y'all understand that. He must go. From the street code, not promoting nothing, because you know all these rat bastards gonna say something, but I just want the youngins to know how real and official these streets are. Like I said, I lost my brother too to the head. Alhamdulillah, pray for him. You know what I mean? We're gonna pray for him. Whatever religion you want to pray for my brother in, you pray for him. Whatever devil you want to curse him in, you curse him in. Because I don't give a crap what you rat bastards think about my life because you're not in it. Stay in your lane and keep your opinions to yourself, because I don't give my opinion to your lame ass life on, you know, should you, you know, be docked your pay because you 5 minutes late when you're supposed to get an 8-minute grace and they're not paying you for that hour. That's your business. So I'm not going to voice my opinion on that. And please don't voice your opinion on mine. I just stay in my lane. That's how, let me ride a little bit. Let me ride. That's how I survived in prison. I was there 26 years, went in at 29 years old and came out at 56. Once I started hitting my 40s and getting older, I started respecting the younger dudes. That was the age I came in, because I knew that was a decade ago and that's a whole new generation. So I stayed in my lane. I talked to them and I spoke when spoken to and gave my opinion when asked. But I didn't jump in conversations arguing with these young dudes and all of that, because that's not my lane. I'm an old man. I'm a middle-aged man at this time. And as I got older, when I got in my 50s, because I was there 6 years after I became 50. I came out at 56. When I got 50 years old, I had to walk a senior citizen path in prison. And that's how I made it out and how I'm respected by all because I didn't cross over in their lanes. I let the youth have the youthful lane, the middle age have their lane, and I was now an elder and I had my lane, but I respected the youth and the middle age. And I didn't think I was smarter than them, didn't look down on them, I had nothing to say about them. Just so you understand. And that's what y'all need to do out here instead of voicing your opinion about, what's going on in Memphis with Big Juke and Yo Gotti and Young Dolph and this and that. That's why I don't get into the mechanics of what's happening down there. Because that's their business. And I mind my own. But when it comes to the code and the principles of this game that I gave 26 years of my life for, now that's my lane. So I have a right to speak on that. But I don't have a right to speak on what's going on over there with them or what's going on in California with Big U and Whack 100. I'm not going to give my opinion on their issues. But when it comes to the morals and codes, that's a blanket joint for worldwide, nigga. You don't tell. So when I hear people saying that, you tell because, and there's reasons that there's no reason or justification for telling. That's why Lou has to go. You can't say, he got issues, he's drinking, the demons and haunting him from Scrap, and then he went and killed Scrap's mother, so now the demons is all on him. Nigga, that's a part of the game. Stop it. And that's all I'm trying to tell you. You understand? So now, they got to put Lou down like the old rat bastard he is. And that's their brother. But if your brother turned into a rat bastard, he got to go too. If your brother turned into a rat bastard, he got to go too. Not promoting nothing, just keeping it 100 the way it is. Because I want y'all to know the hardcore facts, so hopefully y'all choose not to go down the lane that I messed up my life and went down and cost me 26 years of my life in federal prison and me away from my children. Where I come out of jail, my daughter was 18 months when I went in. I came out to 27 years old, going on 28. I got a granddaughter 8 years old now. And when I left, my other daughter was 8. When I see my granddaughter, I look at her and I still see my daughter I left behind. When I look at my daughter, the mother of my granddaughter, I don't recognize her physically. But my emotions is there and I love her to death. But I still see her as the little girl that she gave me for my granddaughter. See how twisted my life is? And I don't want yours to be twisted like this. That's all my channel is about over here at Unique Mecca Audio, man. I don't pick sides, but I want y'all to know how these rules play out. Because I'm going to tell you another one, because we ride. And I just feel like going on right now for you. Now I'm going to give you another one. You heard Detective Burke tell Rock yesterday, man, they on your brother, Marvin. Marvin screwed up too. The feds is on him. You know what I mean? Because, and they on him and Juke. And, he ran his mouth to the dude that he was in the, in the AA with. And the dude told the police and, da-da-da-da. And, so we got to do something with him because the feds don't want us. They want Marvin. So why don't we just turn Marvin in, let Marvin do the life, you know what I mean? Or get the death penalty. And then we all scot-free. And you heard Rock say, nah, we don't do that, my nigga. You's a cop. Stay out of our business. We don't turn our comrades over to the enemy. We don't turn our comrades over to the enemy. So Rock told him no. Because bottom line is they're going to fight it. Because that's what fighters do. That's what fighters do. Because Marvin didn't give up no information to the dude. The dude dug up the information because Marvin agreed to something as simple as letting him do an article on Jukebox. And then he found out A, B, and C. Then he got caught with some heroin. And then when he got caught, they asked him about him, and he gave up what he found. But that they couldn't find because they stopped looking at it because Detective Burke pulled him away from it. Y'all been watching Raising Kanan? Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? If not, that's a good thing. Because that means you're seeing it from pure civilian eyes. Now, let me get back to that, because don't forget, I'm riding. So let me get back to that. So then Detective Burke, right, said Marvin should take one for the team. And as crazy as that sounds, that's the way it works. You get caught, you understand? And you get, and there's a chance that you could save the king, and you go ahead and do the time so the king could stay out here and continue to make sure everybody eat. Because the king go in, nobody eats. If you go in, the king still eat. And Marvin is the one who slipped and allowed, his emotions to get the best of him, to follow the rules of the AA, to run behind this white dude and give him all this information. So Detective Burke said, man, Marvin should take one for the team anyway so we could all go free. I know brothers that took one for the team and took a life sentence so that their comrades could go free. Would any of you take a life sentence for your comrade to go free? I took a life sentence to keep my brother's name clean, even after he was dead. All I did was fight that life sentence the right way as a gangster, because this is a gangster channel. And you're not going to hear too much from gangsters giving you what I'm giving you. But I made an oath to God when I prayed on my knees for 26 years to let me out, that once I come out, I was going to try and save the babies. And this is my attempt. Plenty of times I felt like walking away and getting on my knees and letting God know I tried, but they don't want to listen. But God didn't give up on me, so I'm not giving up on the babies watching me. That's how real this is. When you give your word, you stand on it. I gave my word, I'm home, I gave it a shot. I can say, God, I tried, man. Let me go back to doing what I'm doing. Forget this YouTube, forget trying to save these dudes. I can go over here and do this, do that. But no, I gave my word and I have to honor that. And that's what I'm doing. You understand? So that's where we at. So being that Marvin is the one that broke the code and allowed the white dude to get close to the circle, Detective Burke said, Rock, Marvin should take one for the team because he screwed up. And I tell you, if they was to ask Marvin, Marvin would do it. But then who would be out there to protect Rock? Now that they had to put old Lou down and Marvin took one for the team. But now, let me give you another scenario. Because I feel like riding. Let me get another scenario so you understand. Now, this is Hollywood that's writing their script, so they're not real niggas from the street. So they trying to play on your emotions the way you expect it to be played out. So what's going to happen is, right, what my prediction is, they're not even going to have the heart to put Lou down like Old Yeller. Like when a dog catch rabies, you take him out back and put him out his misery like Old Yeller. When a dude, when a dude violate and start ratting, you take him out back and put him out his misery like Old Yeller. You know what I mean? That's just how it is, And you saw the little white kid in what's that Old Yeller where he was crying for the dog? Old Yeller, no. Old Yeller got the rabies, nigga no good no more. Boom, 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 boom. No more. Same thing with Lou. Not promoting violence, just an educational tutorial on how the streets work to hopefully deter you from going to the street. Cash App is on the screen. I don't give it's $5, $10 or something because the game is to be sold. And I told you getting a whole lot of game for nothing. Now, I got them driving Lou out to the country somewhere to go get him to detox or taking him in a rehab center. This is Hollywood writing this crap. They don't want to give you the real and they want to keep the characters together. Look what they did. They tried to take Unique out of this. I'm telling everybody, no, they could never get rid of Unique. Not like that, not that quick. Unique was the show. Just like right here. Unique is a show. You can't take my character out of that and think you're going to have a successful movie. So Unique is not dead. Unique is not dead. But they played the game in Hollywood to have you thinking that he's dead. And his brother had to kill him to get on. No, the brothers are going to go to war. And that's what happens. They're going to have it like somebody, found Unique out there in the woods, and took him in the house and took care of him like the movie Misery. When they grabbed the old white author, Kathy Bates grabbed the white author, took him in there, and then even when he tried to leave, put the big 2x4 between, 4x8 between his ankles and a sledgehammer and broke both of his ankles so he couldn't try and walk to run out the house again. Right now, they got Unique laid up somewhere, recouping him because they can't do this without him. They can't do this without him. This is Hollywood, though. I just wanted to give you all the real so you know what it is, man. And yeah, we know that the white dude that Marvin confided in that was trying to help through his sorority, he was working with the FBI because he got caught with the heroin and didn't want to go to jail. But I've been on here long enough, but check this out. Even though Lou didn't tell the police, right? Even though Lou didn't tell the police that, they was the ones who killed Scrap, he told Scrap's mother who would tell the police. That's called, back in our days, dry snitching. That's like, if you want to get a message, look, if you want to get a message to somebody, you just tell a rat bastard that you know is going to run his mouth, a.k.a. you just tell a bird, because you know the bird is going to go chirp and run their mouth. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to get a word to somebody, you tell them, yo, they need talking about such and such, man. You need but don't tell them I told you. And then they're going to run and tell such and such, yo, man, they say you need talking about you, But then the first thing you're going to tell them, whenever you tell somebody, I'm going to tell you this, dog. But don't tell nobody. This between me and you. And all he's telling you is run and spread the word. Soon as you hear this between me and you, he trying to use you to go spread the word and be a bird. Cop the book of Roar in Harlem. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. I've been on here giving y'all game long enough, man. My Instagram is on the screen. Unique Mecca Audio. TikTok. And they go to Cash App. Make sure you hit the logo and say it was created in 2020 because they try to duplicate me because I'm blowing up. All right, let's go.
Cheers, cheers, toast to the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, Heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was wine. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in Uptown. They be whoring Uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in Uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.